The college funding coach, to me, is about peace of mind. There's a lot of fear and uncertainty about how you're going to be able to provide for your kids when it comes to a college education. And you hear the horror stories about what it's going to cost, and you just have no idea how you're going to get there.
Being part of the college funding coach, it really helps me relate the message to parents that no matter what your demographic, no matter what your situation, how many children you have, that you can fund college in various ways.
We've worked with all kinds of families over the years, from the single mother who says, I don't think that college is even a possibility. We can't afford it. And they look at the sticker price and say, you know, that's a lot of money, and single income, how are we gonna do it? We were able to take a family like that and show her, the mother, how not only could she pay for college, but she could actually go to her son could go to a very prestigious out-of-state private school for less money than an in-state public school, simply because they took the time to understand the formula and took action.
I struggled to figure out how we were going to pay for braces, much less college. We had a very small account, and again, our idea of college funding was let's just have this account where we put money and then we don't touch it, in theory.
I can't tell you how many times I've sat down with parents where they just throw up their hands. Why even try? I give up. It's impossible. And then a year later, they're extremely happy and pleased and confident that they have a plan, it's working, it's all come together.
We had parents who came to us and they were under a mountain of credit card debt, living paycheck to paycheck, student going to school in the fall, staring a $30,000 a year tuition bill in the face. And when we got done, we were able to eliminate all their credit card debt, increase their cash flow, put them in a position that if they wanted to, they could pay a significant portion. And when we were finished, the mother was crying and kind of walked over and gave me a hug. And I'd always hoped I made an impact and felt that I did, but never really realized it until that moment. And I think that's what the college funding coach means to me.
The college funding coach has done an enormous job in allowing me to sleep at night, knowing that, our finances are invested in enough different types of instruments that we will not run out of money before we run out of breath.
Even if you think you're probably not eligible for financial aid, you may be surprised. I would encourage you to come to one of our sessions, learn about some of the strategies available that may be able to put you into a position financially so that you are suddenly now eligible for some help. Sometimes that help is nothing other than permission to borrow. But if it is permission to borrow at federally subsidized rates, which you might not have been eligible for before, you might well want to take advantage of that. So by all means, come to a seminar, learn what is possible, learn what is out there, because you might be surprised at what's available.
We don't know what we don't know. But when you attend the college funding seminars, it's like it unlocks the key. That door, that access is open. And that's what I believe is going to make a profound difference in the lives of many of our children.
I feel enormously grateful for having found the college funding coach, because I can't imagine that we would have been able to get Olivia through college without debt, without their assistance.
It is very rewarding being able to help families fund college and not sacrifice their retirement. Usually college is the last major goal before retirement. Families don't sometimes see how they're directly linked. Showing them how college and retirement are directly linked, and then being able to have a huge impact on getting college paid for and keeping their retirement goals intact is one of the most rewarding parts of my job.
We're financial planners, so we want to understand what are the goals, what are you and your family trying to achieve, and what are the steps we have to take to make that a reality. I think a lot of families spend more time, frankly, planning their summer vacation than they do college funding, retirement. And these are major milestones in life. If we can just get them aligned with those goals, there's a tremendous amount of impact that we can have.